undigressing. There we go. If you couldn't tell, I might have had something to drink at the lovely hour of 12:15. Okay, I'm good. Day drinking is always nice. In fact, I actually had to dump out some of my hard drive memory. I actually have like 7 videos banked up waiting to be commentated on. And when you record in Fraps, it records at 4 gigabytes per minute 37 seconds. So it does take up space. So I'm on a commentating binge. Well, actually I'm probably just gonna, doesn't matter. I am gonna be putting up a lot of videos very quickly. And that will just mean more videos for you, I suppose. It doesn't really matter. Also, back to the actual mission at hand and not me rambling, inebriated, you'll see that my colossi are behind the cannon wall, and that's so roaches and zerglings have a hard, or even ultralisk and the reaver hybrid, they're gonna have a harder time hitting that expensive unit, and they're gonna be preoccupied shooting the cheaper thing in front of them. And I thought that was a nice kind of little extra thing you could do. I don't think you have to do it to get to your goal of 2,500. It would just help a little bit more. And also what you'll see me, or I don't know if I explained that, putting stalkers in front of your cannons will help it out a little bit more. And it's an optional kind of thing. You can warp the stalkers. Oh god, apparently I'm drawing off my thought process. Putting the colossi behind the cannons will make the colossi more cost effective long term. Putting stalkers in front of the cannons will give you a nice bonus wall to last a little bit longer on the photon cannon wall protecting your colossus. Because while the stalker might be a little more expensive, the build time of the photon cannon is a bit annoying. It makes it kind of not very well. It makes it not very effective in general, which is a bit of a problem because you need things to be very, very effective on this mission because you're constantly being attacked, and it's got to be quick and time effective. And I'm rambling on right now. Anyways, cutscene. I'll let you. No, I guess I won't let you watch it. Oh, Vortex on the mothership. All this total level of professionalism has escaped the video because of Jim Beam. But anyways, Vortex. The mothership will create a black hole which will temporarily absorb units friendly and foe, or friend and foe enemy units. It'll absorb or suck in rather friend and foe units. 3rd time's the charm. And what that'll do is essentially put them out of play for a little while. By the way, they'll also do interceptors on the carrier. So just bear that in mind, they're not immune to the black hole. It's kind of interesting because you can work both ways. If your units are taking an absolute beating and you want them to all get rallied, create a black hole on the big cluster and have all your units run into the black hole rather. And they'll all be temporarily displaced. And then when they come out, they'll be nice and stacked up so they can get a good, effective firing reverse concave, I suppose, because this one time they're actually placed into a pack denser than what they normally would be. So it could help out a little bit. The problem with that is if, let's say, an infestor came out and did a fungal growth, he'd hit every single unit. It would be complete domination, just an absolute ideal thing to hit, which would make the computer player smile. Even though computers can't smile, they definitely would at that moment. But also, the other use, the more common, more obvious use of the black hole would be to click it on a big cluster of the enemy units or right in their traveling pathway, and this will allow you to attack the force, half the force at a time, but it'll take twice as long or almost twice as long to fight them. It'll essentially give you the advantage of, and I know I'm rambling about the obvious now apparently, it'll let you fight the enemy force. I'm actually gonna pass on that right now. Anyways, as you can see here, the mission is pretty much over. Everything's accomplished. All I have to do right now is essentially walk away from my computer and not have it turn off, and I will get the mission achievement done. And right about here, I think I send in my mighty probes to attack the Ultralisk, and it doesn't really work out at all. If they are roaches or Hydra, it'd actually be an entertaining fight, but because they're Ultralisk and they have the splash damage, it's not good. Anyways, you can see that the Nidus worm I was talking about earlier spews that stuff perpetually, which is not good, which is why they should always be one of your top priorities to attack. I'm out of stuff to say. Pretty much I am in the process of dying here. No more income. Production unit buildings are being destroyed or offline. Yeah, good, we're done here. So that'll wrap up this commentary. I hope it's been marginally pleasant or enjoyable. To summarize, I guess, the important things on the mission, getting a few extra production buildings, a good ground force of Zealot and Colossi at first until you get about 130 food, and then transitioning from Zealot to Stalkers, upgrades, autocast on the carriers, upgrades, always assuming that there's an air wave coming with every ground wave. Oh, keeping your air units alive and using the graviton beam on the more intimidating. Ooh, that was a lot of Zerg that popped out of there. Black hole. Using the graviton beam on big, scary Zerg units when they come. And that's about it. Oh, at the start, build up a lot of probes because they're more time efficient and cost efficient the quicker you build them, but don't build too many that'll cripple your army later on. And I'm kind of running away right now. It's such a pretty carrier. Rather, I'd like it not to be destroyed. But the Zerg, they'll have their way. Anyways, the Omegalisk, I tried to kill all three of them on normal, and it turned out it's not a feat of strength. Well, I didn't try. Just go ahead and keep that in mind. Don't get excited about the awesome achievement. Also, destroying all the buildings doesn't work because they come right in afterwards. But anyways, I'm Tyler, and this has been a commentary for Shock's Starcraft 2 guide. Have fun and good luck.